today I get to try out a list that I got off someone off a tweet, and I thought it was actually really smart. Gloriosa is the searcher here, allowing you to grab a whole plethora of options, but you'll notice I'm playing a 4 of Perfume Femur, which is another dead card alongside Impel Down. They both draw a card off the trigger, but what it allows you to do playing an additional dead card is enable cards like Apis even more, because there are more cards for you to discard that aren't necessarily good events like Deathwinks and stuff. So you actually do get to dig for your Kayas and your Pilafs, and I don't know if it's a combination of maybe our opponents being inexperienced or just our triggers being amazing, but you really get to see this deck list shine. And honestly, I may like this over the Sengoku build, but maybe that's blasphemy. Enjoy the games. Playing up against some Lucci, we're gonna go second. We'll run this out. I honestly don't think I want to play anything. Oh, well, there you go. Let's deploy this. Go drop. And then we can go gavel pitch Margit if we need to. That's good. We drew into some good stuff, and we were able to kind of get rid of some dead cards here. A lot more dead options here. But it just means like your Gavels and your Kayas just have to hit a lot less active cards, I guess. Yep. They're gonna be able to kill a lot of our stuff, so. On the Khalifa. Largely a 2k counter, but you know. It's gonna work for its purposes. We will actually, I might just. Honestly, I might just trash that for counter, play out Margaret, and then pass the turn. Might just be the map here. Then, you know, if they'll probably remove this, I can go gavel pitch this Margaret, and then after that, if the Kaya somehow lives, I can snake dance it and everything. So it's all about that proactiveness. It's all about using up your Dawn, which I kind of like. It's like over time, you would usually spend your Dawn playing out stuff like Zeph, a lot more Mr. ones, and it's like instead of using that mana Dawn, you get to use stuff like this. I have to change my card backs in my game board again. I have to get funky with my customization. I've been pretty lazy last little bit. All right, so Lucci's gonna kill both. Big Luch. Big Luch. All right, Big Luch kills them both. At least it's not a bottom deck. At least it's not a bottom deck. So we'll deploy this. Keep it pushing. Keep it pushing. All right. At least we can go gavel pitch Femur. Okay. This has +4 cost. This will probably be, if there isn't a ton of support in Blackbeard, this will be probably one of the more playable cards in it. Like, actually. This will definitely be one of the more playable cards in the deck. Also, this thing just killing all my targets is so annoying. Like, actually so annoying. All right, opponent, what do you got for me? Swinging in? All right, swanging. We're swanging. Love it. Yup. Loving these options that we get. Deploy this. Grab this. Then what we'll do is play this out and the turn. I mean, look, this has just got to kill something, right? Like if I do this, then it kind of just forces them to keep using something like this, I guess. Is this just tech for like the Lucci matchup and like any type of black matchup? Is that all Jack is? Jack's probably pretty good in a Lucci, actually. No, not I can't even think. Law, not Lucci. It's probably pretty good in the Law. All things said and done. I'm down to just no blocker and do this. I want you to kind of kill it. I want you to use Dawn. I want you to expend Dawn to remove it. That's one. Or resources. Expend. That's not even a word. I want you to spend. What am I? Don't make up words, Shaft. Don't make up words. Don't make stuff up right now. All right, opponent. What do you got for me? Sub 30 cards, still 5 life. Good markers here. Start bouncing a lot. Who's who? Honestly, you should have just snake danced it. I actually should have just snake danced. Because now they might tap down the jack to kill my thing. Let's see. Let's see. Yep. I think I might, yeah. Might as well. We'll pretend like they killed it. Definitely use that trigger to draw that card. Who's that Pokemon? Let's attach 3 Dawn here. Attack into the Lucci. See if we can get 2 cards out of their hand here. Might not even be in a state to counter out. Yeah, I was just gonna stay. It might not even be in that state. Let's see what happens. So took a hit there. Not ideal. Perfume Femur, honestly, not the best trigger. Like, when you really think about it, like, a lot of the triggers in Nami really go through 2 cards. And I say that because everyone always forgets Spada draws 2 cards, even though you discard a card. And the rubber band trigger, that does go through 2 cards. You draw a card and mill a card. Like, that is very different than just drawing a card. That is extremely different. Yeah, so they're just returning stuff. Could return the Suru, yes, for value. Why not? It's up to them, but they don't really want to lose anything else. I mean, they could just lose the Spandam. Like, Spandam's not doing anything for them. Big Bourse. Big Bourse. Yeah, they do end up playing the Suru here. See here, opponent playing stuff out. I don't know what they're doing here. I don't know what our opponent is doing here. Yeah, let's do this. Trash a card. Then do this. Choose 0 and then resolve. So able to count out of that attack. Oh. Want this smoke. Oh, double gavel is actually so good here. We can go gavel pitch. That leaves us 4 cards we can then draw off of beam, get rid of some other cards. Like, it's so good. It's actually so good. So I'll end the turn here. 21 cards. I'm feeling pretty confident about next turn here. Hopefully we can draw into some other gas here. Drawing the peel off there is so good. Let's see, we have all right, no characters to take advantage of. No characters to take advantage of for that minus effect on the Khalifa, which is good vibes. Let's see here, opponent. Lucci is gonna, okay, they're gonna play this other Khalifa. They're just building off their board. I guess they're just trying to select into some other things. They're drawing a lot of dead cards. I'm not really swinging, so, and they're seeing that like I'm not really playing a lot of characters right now. So why would they kind of bother? They might be trying to look for just big stuff. I'm not that familiar with this deck. I know there's been some steam on it in the content creator side of things, but yeah, no, I just haven't picked up too much. That's unfortunate. We'll redraw. Yep. Oh, a White Snake would be so good here. Let me tell you, White Snake would shut out 3 attacks all at once. A White Snake would be so good here. Like, actually, White Snake would be so good. We've used 2. They're there. We'll deploy the Margaret. Oh, speaking of, this has 8k. All right, keep pushing. We're at sub 20 cards for life. Opponent just needs to be more aggressive. I don't think they know how to play the Nami matchup. They need to just expel my resources. That's all this is, right? Like, especially because I'm still, like, from their perspective, I'm still so high on cards. I guess the other thing is from an opponent playing against Nami right now, they don't necessarily know what Nami lists are playing right now. I think there has been a lot of back and forth on what good Nami lists are in 07. There's been the Sengoku Truthers, which has been having placements and various different configurations, but the Gloriosa builds have always interested me more. Because of some of the options you get. And I actually really do like this version with the 4 perfume femur to aggressively enable something like the that little dang one drop. Where is it? Is it in here? I can't even think of it. I'll find, yeah, I'll find a copy of the card. So let's White Snake here. Yeah, we'll pitch that because we do want to redraw. This doesn't redraw. This is just for bouncing. But so we White Snake. So that's gonna pretty much shut out this Khalifa. Yeah, it's gonna shut out 2 of your attacks here. That's not great for you. No. So let's do this, and we can trash this for counter. We honestly probably should just take the hit. It's not like I'm drawing into a Deathwink or anything. That does make it a little bit trickier, but we'll have to make it work. The Jack is probably just going to kill my Kaya as well. But I am about to draw to, like, I'm about to go sub 10 cards. So 4 life sub 10 cards. I mean, my triggers have to be awful at this point. My triggers have to be awful. I found none of that 1 cost card that I can't even think of the name of right now. Image is burned into my mind. But just, I like this version because you have all these dead options that as a trigger draw you card, but when you draw them can be fodder for that 1 cost card and the gavel. And it's the, let's see here. I think we'll just, okay. We'll just redraw and trash this for counter. I think we're going to end up taking some hits. I think we should, though. I think we should force ourselves to take some hits. I just don't know how aggressive they'll get by forcing those hits. I don't think this deck has any rush. I don't believe there's anything. I mean, there's the 5 cost. No, that's a purple card. What am I saying? That's a purple card. Let's see. Opponent. Opponent. Okay. I mean, that, I'll take that. Beautiful. Yeah, trash that. I don't. Yo, opponent. This ain't the way. This is not the way. Oh Lord. Oh yeah, let's go. Yeah, Apis is the card I was talking about. Yeah, Apis. You have so much Apis fodder. But yeah, all right, GG's. Let's go. Next game. Who's gonna go second? They're playing some Luffy. I'm actually gonna keep this. I'm gonna play this out. Use the card action. Go drop. Definitely grab the Kaya. Push these to the bottom. And the turn. Let's look through. See, the big benefit that we have here is that, and this is something that was recently tweeted out by Ramton, great Nami player that I've kind of interviewed on the channel, doing some work in EU. They've been doing a lot of testing, and I guess the idea here is that they're talking about how if you add Perfume Femur, it kind of just adds all these like dead draws that the opponent can't really like you, sorry, not that the opponent, but you can really take advantage of. And I think that's the big thing there. Like you can really take advantage of it. So that's why you're playing the Apices again, because now you have the Perfume Fumer trigger, which draws you a card. You have the Impel Down All-Star trigger, which draws you 2 cards. And I mean, I've probably gone over all of this in the intro, but you know, just kind of re-highlighting it for those that may have skipped it. Let's go. Ooh. Drop. That is really unfortunate. Let's go. This sucks. A lot of good options here that I'm not going to get access to again. I'm just going to go hyper on the a lot of really good events that I don't want to lose right now, especially losing 2 Gavels. We're not playing Mr. Ones. And that's the thing with, that's the thing with this list. A lot of card disadvantage, but a lot more of your triggers do draw cards. Now that we've had added the Perfume Femurs, that's a lot more of our triggers that now just draw us cards. You have 3 or less life. How easy to enable. Yep. Right, we're gonna go bang, bang, resolve. Right, we're gonna go bang into that. Count out with a 2K. I probably could afford to like just add a Dawn and attack in, but that's okay. Hey, yo, we're losing all of our Gavels though. I mean, we're finding all our Kayas, but losing all of our Gavels though. I mean, we are finding our Snake Dances, allowing us to bounce our Kayas. Yep. Just a little blank attack. Just a little blank attack. Just a little blank attack. All right, opponent. What do we want? What do we want happening here? This traditionally is just a very terrible matchup for us. So let's see what we can't do here. Yep. Attack. It's 8 Dawn. That is 8 Dawn. Yep. So let's do this. Bang. Bounce this. Resolve the attack. See what happens here. I mean, they can attack so big here. Yep. I think I'm just taking both of these, honestly. Yeah, I mean, 10k. I don't know. Give me an interesting proposition here. And I think I will counter out of this, or at least try to. Trash this for counter, and then do this. Yes, I think I will at least try and do all of that. Attack 4k into that. We are drawing a fair amount of good stuff. A lot of forward momentum here. Let's deploy this, and then great. So we just have a lot of these dead cards here. Now, obviously, like Perfume Femur, there's a world where like this works in some other list, but here you're really just using it as a pick off of Gloriosa, and just some fodder. I'm wondering if honestly the Apices could just be Mr. Ones, but I do like the fact that you're able to now get rid of them and just kind of continue down this momentum here. I do like that you have access to something like that. So we're gonna end the turn here. I think, you know, we're gonna take some damage here. There could be a situation where we go, you know, double rubber band to counter something out. If they just raw swing 8, that's a possibility. If I feel like I do want to counter out with this Gloriosa, that's also a possibility. But our first trigger being peel off is pretty good. Triggers have been really good so far, I will say. They've been really, really good. So let's keep it pushing. Let's keep it pushing. Right now, they haven't done anything super insane as of yet. They haven't done anything super insane. Okay. Yeah. Okay, yeah, see, this is a situation where I can double White Snake to counter that out, so I can block that one attack, and then I can block the next one. If they just swing 5, though, I could just counter out with Gloriosa and then block with the Margaret. All right, Margaret, what do you got? Yeah, this is an easy block. Let's block that out. I wonder if they just swing 5k with the Franosuke. Might end up just taking 2 hits here. Yeah. We're just gonna be taking 2 hits here. Oh, our triggers have actually been insane. Are you kidding me? I mean, you can't lose games like this when you're triggering. The only way you lose games like this is if your opponent's RP law. Yeah, fine. All right. Our triggers have been insane. Yo, okay, well, let's just pull as many of these options as we have out. Right? Bang. Let's just pull as many of these options as we have out of here. Right, so that's the end of my deck, and then we go draw 2 cards. Kaya. It's the Apis. Drop. I mean, yo, there's so much happening right now, but we can counter out of a lot here. So I think we're just gonna keep it steady here, and then the White Snakes that we've been holding since the beginning of the game might just be able to win us the game here. Let's see. Okay, keep it tight here. Let's keep it tight. A lot of attacks coming our way here. We just need to counter out of 2 of them. Let's see what happens here. Well, you have 2 or fewer Dawn cards than your opponent. Yeah, I mean, that's not happening right now. So let's go this, bounce this, trash for counter. Build your own 10k, you know. Just a little build your own 10k. Just a little build your own 10k. Maybe I flew too close to the sun with all the cards I drew, but let's see. Maybe I flew too close to the sun. Let's go this, bounce this, trash. So we can't do much now. Now we can only counter out of a 5k attack. So our triggers need to be pretty dang good here. Yep. Triggers need to be pretty dang good here. Yep, resolve. Okay, we're definitely going to use this trigger. I have to bounce the... I could actually bounce my own Kaya for protection, but I think it's correct to bounce the Nami. I mean, what do they do here? Is there a way that they could buff this? I think I just bounce the Nami. I don't think we get like super crazy and we do anything like bouncing Kaya. I don't think we do anything like that. I think we just take our last hit here. Yeah. Beautiful. All right, GG's opponent. GG's. We are going to deploy this, grab that, and then so these are our last 4 cards, right? So those are our last 4 cards. So we know how we're drawing this. So what's the way to win? So we do this, and we do this. 2 cards. None of them are East Blue, so just drop this, drop this. We just go White Snake, and GG's. That's it, right? White Snake, and GG's. Attacking to that. That should pretty much run it. Yep, that should pretty much run it for what it is. Oh, they want to save this. Oh, they want to save this. Duo blocker, which is nice. But okay, so and the turn, that should be it. We managed to find our way to a win. I feel like our triggers have just been really good. So definitely not that consistent luck that I've necessarily been getting here. So let's go blocker and then just draw a card, GG's. All right. Yeah, we were able to beat red purple Luffy. I mean, hey, they could have easily played Monkey D Luffy here and won the game. I guess, did they just draw this maybe? I don't know. GG's. Feels like we're just gonna have to get ready to play a whole bunch of RP Law. I'm gonna keep this in my turn because this hand moves through the deck pretty quick. So I'll just keep passing through here. I don't think I need to force the Apis just yet. It's just about keeping it pushing here. Perfume Femur is just going to be one of those cards, right? And then what we can do is Gavel pitch the Femur, trash and resolve. That's it. That is it. Deploy the Kaya. Let's go. I think I'm minus it. I'm not really going to get a bounce. So let's trash the... I think we trash Apis here. So Apis and Gavel. And the reason I'm doing Apis and Gavel is they're probably going to bottom deck the Kaya. And just off of one of the comments in my YouTube video and off a short I recently made as well, just kind of based off that comment, talking about how, you know, I should be looking to bottom deck more things with the Desert Spada so that I can push the Kayas back up to the top. And that's, I think that's what I want to try and do here. That's what I want to try and do here. All right. Let's do this. I mean, god dang. Making a strong argument for that. All right. Let's keep it pushing. All right, bang, and then bang. I mean, look, yeah, honestly, I shouldn't have gotten rid of that. Now, I shouldn't have done that. I should have kept the thing, but let's see how we land up here. So now I think I've guaranteed that I'm gonna take a hit for no reason. But let's see what they do here. Okay, bottom deck my Kaya. It's like I want to, but then when you find like cards like that, like come on now. Yep, they're finding the nuts. I will say this is gonna be our life. This is gonna be the life we lead all throughout here. Yep. So this is gonna prevent them attaching 3 Dawn to the Gordon and attacking. So that's nice there. Why? You can attack more with like your leader and everything. Why though? I mean, okay, we'll do this and then we'll, oh right, I can't actually counter out with that. Okay, all right, well, draw some cards. If we just run it back, really, the blocker is gone, so attack 5k into this. I'm at 3 life, 21 cards. We're getting somewhere here. I'm gonna we have 6 Dawn up, right? Bunch of 2s. We do have a 1 though, so why not? Let's grab this. Let's keep this at the bottom because that doesn't do anything. Fortunately, we have to shift some white snakes, but that does mean our Kayas are pushed back up, right? So we know the bottom 4. So if we can get to the last 6, we should be able to win here. You just go Kaya into Kaya. Okay, well, that's one of them annoying ones right there. Generally speaking, we should be able to win if we get there. Let's go. Yeah, let's start here. kind of stuck with a lot of garbage in our hand right now. Fortunately enough, like our triggers have been absolutely amazing. So I will say, and then without a white snake here, this is going to be like, I imagine they're just going to play some kidding killers here and we're just going to be eating rocks. Okay, at least we got that. I will say, at least we got that. Let's do this. Use that trigger, drop that. You're gonna hit me with that last life there. Yep. All of my triggers have drawn me cards and I'm still here. You know what I'm saying? Like, I'm still here. I can push a bunch of cards to the bottom then find Kaya. I just don't know. Because I need to try and find that. Now I have to get to like 7. Because those white snakes are there. So we'll deploy this, go drop, use the card action, go drop, drop. Found a Kaya, which is nice. We'll bottom deck it like this, I guess, because then we can find, I don't know how we're supposed to do it. So those 4 cards get pushed down to the bottom. I know the next 3, so we definitely want a Kaya here. We'll go drop, drop. So we know that card, this is going to be, we're going to lose a lot of cards here. But we kind of have to. And I mean, they could just attack wide. The big thing that we have to realize is that we have some white snakes. Like if they attach all Dawn and attack here, so the top cards that I have right now should be mystery card, Kaya, or it shouldn't be mystery card. I should know what it is. Right, so it should be mystery card, Kaya. Yeah, okay, perfect. And then after that, this should be Kaya. Then I'm drawing white snakes, which I want to do. So I'm probably gonna go. Right, so we just lost 1 white snake. We can draw into another. I should permanently tax them, but I wish we could have gotten to this sooner here. Because at some point we're gonna need to do, can resolve that attack. At some point we're gonna need to go snake dance. So I can't go snake dance into it because then they, like, I have to see if they misplay this here. I have to see if they misplay this here. Because if I go snake dance into this, yeah, see, they played this right. Because now they're forcing me to essentially have this, right? Fortunately. I was so close. I was real close. It's real close. Yeah, really unfortunate. We were so close here. I'm wondering if there was like a better line to get to what I wanted. Like maybe, because if I snake dance to return Kaya, I lost anyway. It's the same kind of functional thing. Like I can still only counter out to 7, or like counter out to 8. So they play this really well. We were close. We were close. Yo, the sim is actually going crazy right now. We'll keep this. We'll just end the turn. So it's honestly not that bad. The sim's going crazy right now. It took me like 5 minutes to find a match, and it wasn't just like people leaving. It was just like, yo, I legit could not find yeah, I legit could not find a game. It's gonna have to be the gavel, because we can go gavel pitch Margaret and then we peel off next turn. That's all we do. That's all we do. We managed to move through our deck like pretty aggressively there with the double Kaya off the rip, but I don't know, something was happening. I couldn't join like any lobby there, which is really annoying. Okay, end the turn. So we definitely get to redraw here. We probably take a hit, I imagine. Bottom deck my Kaya. I'll do this, it's fine. Okay, these are not cards I want to be drawing right now. I'm not gonna lie, these are not cards I want to draw. So we're gonna attack into this. Just 5k. Keep it saucy, keep it simple. Right, we're gonna draw. I think I'm supposed to pass with this up. Because I can white snake. I can snake dance the Kaya back to my hand, which will be really useful at this point to get rid of the impel down on the perfume femur. Let's see what happens. Okay. Okay. I think I'm gonna do this now. Bounce this. Yep. Yep. Maybe I just do this to prevent all these hits that I'm taking. Trashing Kaya might be a little bit controversial, but that's okay. That's okay. Counter out to here. I'm at 9 Dawn. What? What just happened there? Oh, slave arrow. Okay. Fine. We'll play this, and then we'll, yeah, we'll definitely run this out because that'll replace those, which is great. We have a bunch of Dawn up, a bunch of events, so we'll pass the turn. We don't need to go Margaret into the peel off just yet. 4 life, 22 cards. We've been able to make a lot of proactive movement in this deck right now. I don't know, is it the way the deck's built, or like I feel like the last couple of games we've been able to make a lot of forward movement pretty efficiently. So let's see. Yep. Get to control the board a little bit. Yep. So we'll do this. That'll tax everything there. So you gotta attach a Donnie. They don't want to. Keep countering. Yep. The pudding would have been so good though, opponent. The pudding would have been so good. We'll actually just do this. And then use the card action to go drop. Maybe drop here. And we can grab an East Blue type card. It might actually end up being the Gavel. We can return it like this. Blocker. Play this. Go drop Margaret, drop this. We are at 14 cards. We're in a really good spot right now. I will say we're in a really good spot. Obviously, they can use the Dawn effect here, the Dawn minus effect, Dawn -4. Bounce my Margaret, which is completely fine. They dropped a pudding there though. Would have been really good for them there. I don't know why they didn't just play out a pudding. I feel like that would have been really good for them there, but I'll do this now before they play the Dawn minus effect. We'll trash this for counter. You gonna play something big here? Mr. One. Rob the slave arrow. All right. We will. I mean, I think I'm supposed to grab. I think I'm supposed to just bounce the Kaya back to my hand, take the hit off the Croc. Attach 2 Dawn, opponent. You're supposed to attach 2 Dawn and swing in here. 3 Dawn, I mean, fair. Oh, I don't know. Our triggers have been really good. Our triggers have been absolutely insane here. Back to my head is, I feel like this is a new player. I don't know. None of this is good. I mean, okay, I guess they shuffled it away with the pudding, but like, even still, I don't know, opponent. I don't know about that one. I guess this is, you know, this same functional thing. Guess we just deploy this. Oh my lord, triple Kaya. Let's see if we can grab something here. Let's grab this. This allows me to grab femur. Like, truthfully, I think I just triple Kaya here. Cause like, what the hell? You know? I truly think I just triple Kaya here, because why the hell not? Look at where I'm at right now. I actually shouldn't have dropped the rubber band there, but I think I want a love beam. But I guess I could have milled 2 cards, so you know. Guess I could have milled 2 cards. Yep. Didn't have the counter out, eh? Alright, I mean, we got a blocker. You got a Dawn minus. Got a Dawn minus to make that work. A fair amount to counter out by. I wish I didn't drop that rubber band. Mistakes like that, getting a little too high and mighty off our own supply here. Oh, you need 2 more. You need, yeah, there you go. There you go. That's the way. Oh, if I had a white snake here. Let's just blocker this right now. Before they get the ability to Dawn minus and get any value out of it. Okay. What does this do? Yeah, so use this trigger. Bounce this, bounce that to your hand. Like, I don't know what to tell you. Opponent's a newer player, 100% newer player. No use on the trigger. We're gonna win here. So bang and then bang. GG's. Opponent didn't know what to do. New to Nami, I guess. I mean, they're playing started at Crocodile, so all right, GG's. Up against another Lucci player. The matchmaking in the sim has been awful today, and I say that in the sense of trying to join lobbies. Don't know why from a technical perspective that would happen, but just an average complaint that it's been frustrating. But hey, ultimately we're here. We're out here, and we continue. So let's keep it going. Let's keep it going. Keep it going. Let's keep it going. Let's keep it going, opponent. Think here. Anyone in the comment section, if you're this far in the video, anyone in the comment section playing some Magic on the side as well? How are y'all feeling about Modern Horizons 3? I don't think I want the Apis just yet, but we'll keep the Apis in case we just go like draw into dead card. Apis can really turn into something that we need it to. So love to just counter out an easy 5k attack. Love that opportunity. Thank you for giving me that opportunity. Yep. Lots to KO. We're just gonna draw raw cards. Keep it pushing at this point. Do we need to fly that close to the sun? Yeah, we do. We 100% do. We're gonna grab this. We're gonna draw it like this, and the turn. So we can go gavel pitch the Margaret if you need to, right? Right. They're gonna activate main, and then they're gonna trash, and they're gonna kill my Gloriosa, and they're not gonna attack for some reason. I don't know if this is the same opponent as before, but this is a mistake. You genuinely should have just attacked, but that's okay. Not on me to fix that nonsense. End the turn. We have all 4 of our gavels. That is 8 cards potentially to be milled. Let me tell you, I'm gonna try and take advantage of all of them. I'm gonna try and take advantage of all of them here. All right, opponent, come on. You gotta do something here. Opponent making mistakes. They're doing crazy things. Doing crazy things. Doing crazy things. Our opponent's doing crazy things. Our opponent's doing crazy things. We're gonna go drop the... Probably the rubber band. Probably the Apis, actually. The attack and then... Okay, well... Alright, this is gonna grab the Margit. We're gonna draw it like this. And then we're gonna play the Margit. And then we're gonna... I don't know if I want to play the Kaya. I honestly don't know if I want to play the Kaya. But we will play the Kaya. Alright, fine, fair enough. Alright, we're in such... like, someone tell me in the... I'm gonna talk about this in the intro, but... Someone tell me in the comments, like, why does it feel like I'm going through so many more cards and having such a better time? I mean, maybe it's because the matchups are real slow. It feels like I've been playing a lot more inexperienced players. Also, my triggers have been insane. I don't know. It just feels like a lot that's like working out for us here. Feels like a lot that's working out for us here. You know? Let's go thing, bounce this, and then rubber band. Yep, you make these attacks happen. Nah. Unfortunate. Always a trigger I have to be aware of to take advantage of, but lost a peel off there. Okay, we're drawing too much of the bad side of our deck. I genuinely don't want snake dances because we're probably not going to get to return too many of our cards anymore. Now we have to be careful. Now they have this kind of wide board. They should be attacking way more. I don't know. I don't know what it is this morning. It feels like there's a lot more inexperienced players. Like they should be attacking into me. Maybe they're just making a value call though, based on the amount of cards in my hand, which is completely fair. Gobble pitch, and then gobble pitch, and then redraw. I mean, that's what's gonna happen, opponent. If you're gonna force the situation like that, that's what's gonna happen. We can go. Might just need to take some hits, honestly. Yeah, I was gonna say I might just need to take some hits. Yep. Yeah, that's how you win the game right there. One card. All right. Okay. This is GG. There is nothing you can do to win this game. Absolutely nothing you can do to win this game. I'll take my last hit and I'll win off my trigger. Beautiful. Yeah, I mean, look, it just feels like a whole mix of things. I definitely want to play with this list a lot more. It feels really smart to do. So let's see what happens.